from San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Thursday, August 12th, 2021, and it's 4 p.m. on the nose when I'm doing this episode. I'm a little congested, so let me take a sip of this fine Tecate. I just got home from work, getting ready to have some dinner, just fed the dog, walked the dog. I put some lentils and pork shanks in the crock pot this morning. It's actually an Instant Pot, but I put it on slow cooker setting. And I got that going. It's going to be my dinner. I might fry up some liver as well because I bought some liver for the dog, and I had one piece left, and I'm thinking of making that for myself. Here I am doing day 12 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where me and several other podcast illuminaries, such as Mad Marv, Mark the Encaffeinated One, Nutty Nuchos, Tim Smith, the Rock and Roll Runner, a bunch of just legends doing a show a day for the entire month of August. All right, I don't know where I am. I'm losing it, friends. Thank you for all the feedback from yesterday. I did the Nightranger track by track. A lot of comments. I got one from Robin Ewington. Michael, I think this is a woman, actually. Michael, you're right about Guns N' Roses sucks, okay? Well, I don't say Guns N' Roses sucks. I'm saying that new song sucks. Great one you pulled out of your ass, Michael. Nightranger has more good song development than most bands. Written well with hooks to all that... All right, I can't read. Written well with hooks to all that don't suck. That one song you kept swooning over about hooks called Dance, hot metal. LOL. Loved the blurb too. Reminded me of Lita Ford, Kiss Me Deadly for a couple of bits. Kiss Me Once, Kiss Me Twice had the same idea. I'm sure you'll hear it in there. Probably. Dance, I don't have, do I have the song? I should probably pull up the album to refer to it. Let's see, artists recently added. Which one was it? Kiss Me Once? Let's listen a little bit of it. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, Robin Ewington. Okay, and also another email from Jonathan Travers. By the way, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Jonathan Travers, friend of the show. Because I said a little generic. Some of the songs were a little generic, and his email is a little generic? Look. I get they're all good players. They've toured for decades and sold millions. I'm sure they had a good time recording, blah, blah, blah. But come on, man. Listening to a grandfather sing about a wild woman gonna drive me insane? Get the fuck out of here. Some bands need the old Yeller treatment. This is a prime example. Stay healthy, Butler. All right. Always love to hear from Jonathan Travers and from the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group. From Michael Street, so far I'm enjoying this new Nightranger. I wasn't expecting Butler considering this for a Dog Days track by track. Trust me, it's way better than that Sammy Hagar album. I still can't believe how bad that Sammy album and the last Joe Perry was. This Nightranger is on the level with what those other two should have been. And Richard Fuse, I just posted something about that new album, right, Nightranger, and I think it's pretty good. If it's got Brad Gillis, how can it be bad? And Mike, okay, and then there's some jokes going on. Joe Pawlak, when I saw them in Wisconsin at Rockfest, Brad Gillis came up to me and asked how Richard Fusey was doing. I said, super great, couldn't be better. Jack then talked about some asshole with Tourette's when he was at the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp many years ago that used to say that. That guy was a dick. All right. Oh, fuck. All right. Let's see. Oh, the riff, Dan McBride, the riff to Bring It All Home to Me reminds me of Judas Priest's Grinder. Let's listen to that. Bring It All Home to Me, Grinder. Grinder! Is that Bring It All Home to Me? Okay, second song of the album. Okay, Bring It On Home to Me.
She makes her own life lonely.
Grinder!
Doesn't know what to
Crying for peace.
do. She's gonna drive us
Yeah, I
all
can get that.
crazy. Better me than you.
Grinder! All right, I get it, yeah. Chuck Spear, I gave it a 7.5 out of 11. Chuck Spear said, I'm pretty close. 8 out of 11 for me. Solid effort. Mike Cranston, I haven't scored it yet, but it's a good time in an often cheesy 80s way. Yeah, I would agree with that. Stephen Cohen, did anyone else hear Brown Sugar on that first song? I'm sure it was deliberate when they sang Just Around Midnight at the same rhythm as Mick did. All right, now we got to go back to the first song, see if it sounds like Brown Sugar. Here we go. Here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, the band played on. All right, so far I'm not hearing Brown Sugar.
Walk into a room, I don't see any doors. Hit on all the time, but I can't keep the score. 1 and 1 is 2, but it might be a 3. All I wanna do is to shake your tree. Take me to a place where I think that I've been. Break me in two, and then you do it again. But I'm no fool, I can see for a mile. All you wanna do is to light my fire. Aces, queens, jack.
All right, I'm not hearing Brown Sugar. Mike Cran, or who said that? Stephen Cohen. But I'll take your word for it. Everybody, I love how everybody hears something different. Chris Del Grande. Oh, first Brian Springer. Good show. Decent album. Show was good. Chris Del Grande. Stronger album than expected. Good to hear at least once. Mostly interested to hear the guitar playing. Nice diversity of tones. However, it's not a record that I'm likely to ever listen to again. Michael Street gave it an 8 out of 11. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. The last song did remind me of Enough's Enough as well. All right, thank you for all the feedback on that episode that I did yesterday. I appreciate it, friends. Something else came down the wire today. I'm clearing my throat. I know it's a Tourette's thing as well. Man, I got to tell you, since they put the mask mandate back on, I don't know if anybody knows that I got a real bad Tourette's deal going on, but since we had to wear masks all the time, I developed a new Tourette's. I talked about this on the Mad at Dad. Mad at Dad's dead. Long live Mad at Dad. I started pushing my lip up against my nose, and now they've enacted the mask mandate back again indoors, and I've started with the fucking lips against the nose Tourette's. And it is driving me fucking crazy, friends. It's torturous, absolutely torturous. Why did I bring that up? I have no idea. But because I'm Touretting out right now, I'm having a manic fit. This morning, The Darkness released a brand new song from their new album. Where is it? Did I close it? Motherfucker. All right, let me pull it back up. The Darkness released a new song off their new album their album's coming out called Motorhead. Not Motorhead, Motor Heart. Let me pull it back up here. It's a YouTube, so they released a lyric video, a song called Motor Heart. I'm sure there's an ad.
This is a full 3 months of food.
Okay, fuck you. There's a new ad. Patriot Supply, survival food, huh? Are they sending me Patriot Supply because they think I'm an Alex Jones fanatic? Who knows? All right, let me skip the ad. So the new album is out November 19th, and it's going to be called Motor Heart, and The Darkness just released a brand new song. And The Darkness, to me, they're my favorite current band as far as I'm concerned. They're the last of the real rock and roll stars, and I love The Darkness. So when there's a new Darkness coming out, I'm thrilled. So let's listen to that together. And maybe I'll comment on this lyric video as it's going, friends. It starts off with Justin putting on glasses and taking off glasses and hitting a remote control, and then there's a TV screen. Kind of an Ethiopian metal riff. Goes to a cartoon silhouettes of the band with their initials lit up on the back of their jackets. Now the screen is loading. A good heavy riff. Double bass drum from Rufus Taylor. Alright, I like the humorous lyrics. You need a Phillips screwdriver to get her undressed. It's about a robot sex machine. Pause it. A lot of people don't like Justin Hawkins' voice, the falsetto. I love it, and I think Justin Hawkins is the last of the real rock and roll stars. And the song so far, it's not a bad song. It's not the best Darkness song I've ever heard, but it's definitely not a horrible song. I'll give it a score after the song is over. I like how he's comparing the robot to an actual woman, and so far the robot is superior in every way.
But if she starts playing up, send her back to her creator. Just recalibrate her.
Stop it here again. So now, so far it's been a little bit like animated and kind of fairly good animation. Not like the Iron Maiden, but it's still fun animation. Now the solo has Justin Hawkins playing air guitar on a vacuum cleaner.
Always got a smile on the little chest is extra large.
read the manual later and get her to make me a sandwich. I love it.
She's the sweetest design, and I can't believe she's mine. That's a call. Love me like a human being, treat you like a queen. That's a call. She's a child
All right, there you go. Brand new Darkness Mordred. I'm going to give it a +1. I like it. It's not the best It's not the best Darkness I've ever heard, but it's a catchy tune. It's
People ask me.
wait a minute, what the
every
hell's going
day,
on here?
What do I do to look the way
How
that
do I
do?
stop this?
When I tell them it's
Oh, no.
99%.
All right, I gotta stop. I don't know what the fuck that is. Do I have something going on in the background? Did somebody infiltrate? All right, let me just close out all of this shit. Some asshole. Okay, close that. All right. Lost my train of thought, friends. Okay, I'm going to close out with one more song. I better start Firefox back up because I was going to play a song that Tim Binder, my friend Tim Binder does radio promo, and whenever he sends me stuff, I always like to help a friend out and help him promote his music. So let me pull up the Firefox here and now and open up my Gmail. Alrighty, yada da 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 da. This is what happens on the dog days, friends. Well, it happens all the time on a Rock and Roll Geek show. Anyway, it's unprofessional, but okay. Tim Binder. Okay, Binder. Alrighty, let's see. Rock and Roll Geek show interview guests and music pitches. All right, Bay Area thrashers Mordred, who just released their first full-length album in over 25 years. The band started in 1984 and were one of the first bands to integrate elements of funk, alternative, and hip-hop into metal. Not sure how well you know any of the Mordred guys. I know Scott Holderby quite well, and I used to play in a band with Erik Lannon, who was in Mordred at one time. So I guess I know him well enough. I'm not sure how well you know any of the Mordred guys from your years in the San Francisco music scene, but we'd love to get the word out on their new album, The Dark Parade. Okay, so I have 3 songs from them. Oh, I can download the entire album if I want to. Let's play one of the videos. Demonic number 7, Malignancies, and All Eyes on the Prize. It's explicit. All right, let's do that one since it's explicit. Why not? All right, I see Scott Holderby picture here. Let's go. All right, Mordred, All Eyes on the Prize. All right, let me pause this. Hold on. I'm not going to review it. I'm just going to play the song. Thank you for listening, friends. Here's Mordred, All Eyes on the Prize from their forthcoming album, The Dark Parade, out July. Oh, it just came out. Wait a minute. The message just came out. What does Tim say about it? Yeah, the album's out now. The Dark Parade. All right. Thank you for listening, friends. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with me every day of the dog days of podcasting. What are we on? Day 12 now? Day 12. Almost halfway through already. Tomorrow I have a gig with Featherwitch. If you're in the Bay Area and want to come out, I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to see you. Just got to tell you, you got to bring your papers because from what I heard, Checkpoint Charlie is checking them, your Vax papers. All right. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Featherwitch is playing, and Flex Bronco is also on the bill. Our friends from also San Francisco, but they live in Joshua Tree now. They're a fun band in the vein of Turbo Negro. And after that, I'm coming back and I'm going to sleep for about 2 hours, going to load up the dog, and we're heading up to the mountains for 2 days. because I'm going to drop the dog off with my wife, and then I got to come back on Monday and go back to work. But at least I'm going to get a day or two up there, and I will do. Hopefully, if the smoke's not too bad, I'll go sit in the tree stand, and we'll do a couple of notes from the tree stand. All right, thank you for listening, friends. rockandrollgeek@gmail.com is how you can reach me. You can find the show at rockandrollgeek.com. Find me on the Facebook R&R Geek. Find me, there's a Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group. Go ahead and sign up. You just got to answer 2 questions. There's lots of good rock talk on there, more than I can barely even keep up with. And it's a great community. So if you're into rock and roll, check that out at Facebook. It's a Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group. Find me on the Twitter, R&R Geek. Find me on the Instagram, Rock and Roll Geek. Don't ask. I'll talk to you tomorrow with day 13. Here is brand new Mordred. Goodbye. Fuck it.
Kings, queens, and presidents all.
Oh, shit.
Once the world comes to the inevitable and inescapable conclusion, and once I introduce them to the machine that will bind us all across this great nation, I will be known for the rest of time as a captain.
There's a gun on you, son, on you now. Try it, I'm not having it, I won't allow it. Tired, are you tired of living as well? Fire stoking, throwing, fueling hell. Speeding over yellow and red and black. Fighting over when and where the metal will crack. Watching for a sign divine, it will come. I praise the sun, I raise the gun. Forward, 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 fucking forward. Crushing, slamming, grinding, wearing down the souls that make this engine work. The blood smoke of ghosts to lurk. Fathers lay down track, side by side. Brothers' ties lay down on the ties that bind. I am all, you are not, we are a forever run. I am raining down, raining down, raining down. All that's on the brow of my horizon. All that I've gone down might be down. I've been trained by the best, fuck the rest. All you get is what I tell you to get. Rattle like the battle pounds of Thor. Music to my eyes as I conduct this war. Feeling like a madman, check my brain. Riding on a cracking bone, feeling pain. Taking in the sights of all that's mine. Walking through my vault so full of time. Praise to the injured God of rage. Grace is a rebel and I won't wait. Running, 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 fucking running. Feeling like it's always been mine all along. The future bends to my will again. My kingdom's around the bend. Channels dug in, meadows torn away. Can't stop it cause hell's in the way. I am all, you are not, we are a forever Again, metal stored away. Can't stop it 'cause hell's in the way. I am rock, you are not. We are forever rock. I am raining down, raining down, raining down. Drum it!
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.